Welcome back to another episode of the Gifted Performance Podcast. If you haven't already, make sure to like the video and subscribe for future content. For more information about our one-on-one coaching and other training or nutrition options, visit giftedperformance.com. Our newest feature, the Gifted Express, offers premium programming for bodybuilders, powerlifters, Olympic weightlifters, and lifestyle clients for only $30 a month. Enjoy the video, we'll see you on the next one, and as always, stay gifted. Hi guys, jumping in here before we kick off this episode to say that we recorded this roughly 3 hours before hearing about the tragic passing of George Peterson. George was, by all accounts, a great friend, a family man, and truly an iconic bodybuilder. Our condolences go out to his loved ones. Enjoy the episode. Welcome back. It's another episode, the GPP, Gifted Performance Podcast, giving you knowledge, practical takeaways to improve your own general physical preparedness. No GPP talk today. It's all Olympia 2021 talk as we dial in our predictions. Paul, I want to start. Very important here. What is so goddamn funny?
Jason actually looks like pretty upset right now. I mean, not anymore. Like, pretty tired of our shit.
Paul, if you could live outside of your body for a day and you saw all the shit that we had to put up with, you would be tired of your shit as well. Jay is just a little bit tired today. But how's everybody else doing? Hey, Anthony, haven't seen you in a while. He said he wanted to earn that Gifted Performance Podcast shirt that I think he stole from my house. How are things in sunny No, you're Largo, Florida.
Well, let's say St. Pete.
St. Pete, that's fine. We can go with that. How are things out there?
Great. Got 3 jobs now. Married.
All terrible things. No, I'm kidding.
Myself.
Had to pick up a 3rd job. Things in the marriage are really going downhill quick. The abuse. She started closing her fist. It's no longer an open hand.
Saving up for a house, so that's fun.
Dom, how are things on your side of the world? Dom is fighting a illness that shall not be named. He's on the mend. How are you?
No, I'm all right.
He's all good.
HIV, for sure.
Paul, you made that joke on the last one. Now people are going to see it in the same twice in a row. I'm like, wow, that Paul guy, he's not.
Oh, I already saw this one and they turned it off.
Completely off. There goes all of our ad revenue. All right.
Yeah, we get ads now. We're monetized.
Monetized, dude. Yes. Stack that paper. I can finally get guacamole at Chipotle.
0.69 cents per video.
All right, people. We are making our Olympia 2021 predictions. By the time this video goes out, it will be tomorrow, and the Olympia will be Saturday. So I want to go out here and say this. Our Olympia predictions are going to be correct. If they're not correct, Jason Holt will send you $20.
That's going to have to go through.
We'll have Venmo information will be in the description to the video. If we're wrong about anything, just feel free to request $20 from Mr. Holt.
Just like Anthony, I'm actually the pioneer of getting beaten by my wife, so I don't know if $20 is going to be going out.
The Venmo is at Thomas Neal.
All right. We are going to start with the Mr. Olympia division. So what we'll do is we'll take the entire competitor list. We will narrow it down to the top. I want to do top 5. These guys want to do top 8. There's probably some divisions where we can just do top 3. But let's start with bodybuilding.
What do you mean? There's only one division.
Yeah, bodybuilding. Big boys. Paul likes big boys.
Dude, we can't do every division.
We're going to
take all day.
We're going to do as many divisions as time allows. And you dilly-dallying right now, that's burning time. So enough dillies, enough dallies. Who can we cut off this list right here, Mr. Olympia? Glad you came. But
Nathan Diasha is not competing. Phil Heath is not competing.
Mustafa. Hassan
Mustafa. Big boy. Big boy. Just, sir, you got to get a little bit leaner.
Rolly is still questionable based off visa.
Do we think Rolly's going to be top 5 anyway?
Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
I'm offended by the length of this. Vladdy Slap. He's just got to go.
I've
Just
never
I
even
can't.
heard the
I
name.
can't pronounce
Yeah.
his name, so he's got to go anyway. See ya.
Shaban.
Shaban looks pretty good though, but not good enough for
Nah.
these guys.
Shaban looks good, but he's not top 5. Who is Justin Rodriguez?
He could crack a top 8,
Yeah.
top 7.
Who is that? Is that Justin LRFBB, whatever? Okay,
Yeah.
all right, got it. Yep, he looks good. What about this Andrea Presti
Justin
guy?
Contra cheat code.
Presti ain't gonna make it. That's one of those Italian guys that comes in like super shredded, but always like shaped funny.
Yeah.
we can cut him off.
Moore is not
funny.
competing. I don't
Patrick
think.
Moore's out.
No, I think he's in.
Oh, is
Will he
he?
be top 5?
I don't think he would be the top 5. No, but
No, I think I could give you my top 5.
Well, who else can we cut off this list? Do we think Akeem Williams is going to come in shape enough to crack that?
I think any of these guys could be a top
These guys
5.
could be. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
You
11.
just
So
said-
11 here. That could be
You
top
said
5.
That guy, like a child made a gingerbread man or something.
I think this could be your top
Yeah.
10. See, in my opinion, I think Hollingshed could break a top 4.
Really? I strongly disagree.
Yeah,
I think Hollingshed could.
I think
be
he's
fourth.
coming out of the top 5.
I think he could beat Curry.
the
Really?
problem is I've never seen him next to anyone on this lineup, but except for like Spain last year, and I don't think anyone here was in that lineup. Except for
So
Reagan,
do we
which-
think that James Hollingshead is going to be up there with the Rammies, the Brandon Currys, the Bonacks?
I think James beats Curry next to each other.
if Curry brought up his legs it really depends on what the judges are going for. If you're going for like size and muscularity, like people like Ramy,
I'm making an executive decision. Akeem Williams is out.
yeah, okay, yeah, because he's not going to come in shape. So,
Reagan Grimes.
You could probably get rid of Reagan.
Yeah,
then,
Reagan's
yeah.
going to be out.
although he's brought up,
I'm
he's
just
brought
saying,
up
my
his
top
size,
5
I don't think it'll be enough.
My top 5, Rami wins.
Stop, you're the spoiler
Hottie
alerts.
take-
Come on.
Yeah, this
Hottie
is
takes
fucking
second.
Podcast
Yeah, when's
over.
the-
Stop
Time,
saying
man.
second,
When's
third.
the
Just
time?
say who's in the top 5, and then we can agree, disagree.
Okay, Rami, Hottie, James, Hunter, and Nick.
Okay.
There's not enough.
I'm going to
America
say
in that top 5.
Rami for sure. Hollingshead definitely not. Bonac will be top 5. Nick Walker will be top 5.
The Nick Bonac thing's going to be pretty cool to see because we didn't get
I
a
think
chance
Bonac
to.
smashes him.
Yeah, Bonac just absolutely ravages Nick. The problem with Nick is that like everyone's like, oh, Nick stands a chance of winning the Olympia this year. He's got that freak factor. It's like, okay, we'll put him next to Ramy, who literally invented freak factor.
And how tall is
And-
Nick? 5'3"? 5'4"?
5'7".
Close enough.
So who else can we knock off this list here? I'm going to say Hollingshead.
I think you can knock off Ian.
Yeah, Ian.
I think Ian and Justin can come off.
Ian is running into some customs and some sourcing issues
Dude, I would
at the
take
moment.
Justin
knock
off
him
before
out.
Ian. Ian's beat Justin, and Justin.
Here's
Justin-
the thing. I think we can just take them both off. Justin, fantastic physique, comes in crazy lean. I just don't think he's top 5 at the Olympia.
I
I
don't know,
think
he's working
conditioning
with
is
AJ
actually
again.
his thing.
He's working with AJ again.
Or
Like
not
these
suck.
two right here are going to be close. I'm going to knock off Hollingshed. We like Hollingshed. He kind of looks like a young Dom Kuza.
Dude, I would.
But he's not quite there yet.
I would leave him before Justin Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Well, we have what? 1, 2, 3,
Because-
4, 5, 6, 7. We have 6. Or we have 7.
Justin typically.
See, I don't
doesn't
think
get
Bonac
shreddy.
cracks top 5.
You don't think Bonac cracks top 5?
No, and I
Ryan,
think it's
you're
because
ruining
I
all of
think
this.
age might be catching up to him.
You've ruined it.
Yeah, but I'm the guy
This-
with
the whole thing's
I'm
fucked.
the guy with the list. I'm the guy with the
Oh.
Word document. here.
Well, it's all fucked now.
Jay, weigh in here. Bring some sense,
You
some
think-
semblance to this.
Let's see.
I don't think that's the problem.
James
We
Hollingshead.
just knocked off James for Justin Rodriguez.
So Justin,
Justin Rodriguez
just-
is about to get knocked off too.
He's just a smaller name. I don't think I've never seen James Hollingshead next to anybody. I've seen a bunch of Instagram photos of him by himself, where everybody looks great by themselves, except me. But
He's a sleeper, I'm telling you.
I
Maybe.
think he is a sleeper, and I think
Maybe.
you guys done fucked up.
All right. Well, we'll put him down there in the sleeper category. Dom was going to make a tier list. I was promised a tier list.
Dude, I had to like make a cow to sign in. That was way too much.
All right. So here's who here thinks that Hunter Labrada is going to place higher than William Bonac?
Not I.
Who's been smoking that crack cocaine?
Dude, I just think Bonac's time's over.
What?
I'm gonna go on a limb here.
I think if Curry didn't bring up his legs, it's gonna really hurt him.
So I think again, it goes to what the judges want to see. They want to see more size and muscularity. If it's like, all right, Ramy is the current Mr. Olympia, and they're going to put people side by side next to him to compare, it's going to be size and muscularity contest. So Nick, Bonac, and then I don't know. I think Labrada could be up there, but Curry has the aestheticness. Labrada has a pretty shape too. And Justin Rodriguez has a pretty shape, and then Hollingshead has a pretty shape. So,
Guys, we should pull up photos and start looking at these dudes.
Let's narrow it down to 5 first. I'm going to cut off Justin Rodriguez.
yeah, do that.
Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think Curry should go.
Curry should go. I can get down with that.
Ugh.
Yeah, okay, I agree.
When Curry won the Olympia, I was flabbergasted.
I was
very surprised.
Curry's nice though. I met him. He was a nice dude.
cool.
Sorry, we're taking you off our
Yeah,
list.
well, I mean,
I think we
you don't
could-
win by you don't win.
I know
by
he's
being
gonna watch
nice.
this and get
I
pretty
think
pissed.
Nick Walker isn't gonna come in the top 5.
I could see that too. I
Unpopular
could see
opinion.
that too. I'm struggling between those two there. Let's leave Nick Walker in as a talking point. It gets the people going, gets them riled up. Now everyone loves a good varicose vein on a Thursday afternoon.
I
let's
think
not-
it's top 5.
Curry is out. Now we've got 5.
So this is your top
This is
5.
the top 5. This isn't just my top 5. This will be the.
No, because I don't agree with this top 5.
What's your top
See,
5?
you done fucked
Let's
up. That's why
leave
we
8.
should have did top 8.
We should just do top 8.
I told Ramy, Hadi. I had Ramy, Hadi, Nick, James.
Is that 8 now? Is this your top 8 right here?
And then either Hunter or Ian could take 6. So 5, 6 could be a toss
So
up.
this is 9 right here. Who on here needs to be
Justin
removed?
Rodriguez out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin Rodriguez,
All right,
take
cool.
him out.
All right, here's your top 8. I can agree with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Yeah, I can agree with this. I can agree with this top 8 right here. It's just a matter of getting it down to 5, where Dom, starts to lose his mind a little bit.
Hey, this is what we're doing this for.
Some fighting. All right, should we pull up some photos here? Some recent photos. I can stop sharing my screen. Anthony can start sharing his. Do we have all the people pulled up? At least the ones that we think are going to be in that top.
Yeah, we got Nick. I got Ian, Bonac, Hadi, Labrada, James. I'll X out Grimes and Patrick Moore. Who else am I missing here?
No update pictures of Ramy recently.
Right.
And then that would be Brandon Curry left.
He doesn't have
can-
updated pictures, I don't think.
We can
Alright.
pull up like old photos of Ramy from the last Olympia.
Yeah, we can do that. Hold on.
Thanks.
Is there anyone here that doesn't have Ramy as the winner?
I think Ramy could lose.
I don't know yet.
I don't think
We have.
he's guaranteed. I mean,
His face.
I think if Ramy
Ramy
comes in like last year or improved,
I feel like
Yeah.
he's come in off so many times that
But I feel like it's always trended in the right direction for him. It was like very off, slightly off. Last year was probably like what I would picture as like 90% for Ramy of his best.
he just comes in
And like
so
if he
different.
can improve on that, like good luck. No one's going to beat him.
He just looks
All
so
right, Anthony,
different
I'm going to stop
sometimes.
sharing my screen.
All right, I'm good to go.
Like, do you find it interesting they look so
Chad,
different?
Chad,
between...
Chad knows how to do those bigger
Yeah.
dudes.
Chad Nichols.
Yeah, now he's had a lot of time with
You know
Ramy.
what that usually means when he has a lot of time with another athlete.
See anything
Oh,
else?
I hope this works.
Uh-oh.
Give it some time.
Enhance.
Give it to
Have some faith.
Enhance.
I was listening to an interview with Chad, and he said, this year we're just going to make sure we win it. Next year we're going to really work on bringing something freaky.
Ah. He was talking about this year? Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
You see it now?
No.
Did you know he
there
got
we go.
bit by it? He got bit by a snake and almost died.
I feel like that's a very like Egypt thing to do. He's from Egypt, right?
No, Chad.
Oh, Chad? Was he in Egypt?
Yeah, he got. No, he's a snake collector, I think.
All right, here's old Nicholas.
Yeah, let's not use super edited
Like that?
photos.
What else is there? What else?
I think that's all he has are super edited photos.
We're on Instagram.
Dude,
Like
what
that's a
got
good
me?
one. That's a good one right there. I don't think
What
it's
got
edited.
me was seeing Nick next to Ian at the Arnold because like separate I looked at Ian and I was like, man, he just looks so good. Like he's a lot more aesthetic. And then next to Nick Walker at the Arnold, I was like, oh shit, easy win, fucking Nick.
Yeah.
Like I did not have Nick beating Ian.
Oh, is Kuklo not doing the Olympia?
No,
Did
he's
he
not
qualify?
qualified.
Yeah,
Oh,
he had to win
wow.
the Arnold to qualify, and he definitely did not do that.
Definitely not.
Yeah. So I think with Nick, what people are going to be really surprised at is Nick standing next to Rami, standing next to Rami.
I think Nick standing next to Hottie is going to be a really good
Yeah,
That's
comparison.
that's going to
true.
be very because Hadi was.
They're
offered
very
212.
both of them are very bubbly
Similar
and
height.
like kind of almost a fake muscle look
I think
that I think they'll be nice to see against each
I
other.
think either way, Nick is going to surprise us because I felt like he was going to go to the Arnold and just be meh, and then he fucking won.
He
And
was a
then I saw
monster,
him
dude.
next to everybody else, and I was like, okay, yeah,
Yeah, I mean you have Kuklo who's like easily like 5'10", 5'11",
Yeah, like two.
and
yeah,
Nick
two-
is
two-
5'7". Ian's probably around the same height as Kuklo.
Yep.
And even though, and like next to Kuklo in the comparisons, you could see how big Kuklo really is, and he's got more of an aesthetic shape around like waist wise. But Nick next to these guys, he just has so much like size and muscularity, and he's got great conditioning. So I think if it's going to come down to like size, muscularity, and conditioning, he's going to be up there in the top 30. I think him and with Hadi. So him and Hadi are going to have a similar physique. I think Bonac could probably maybe get fourth.
Who's coaching
Yeah,
Bonac
but-
right now?
He's got a new coach actually,
Oh.
so
He's with
Something
this
to
should
watch.
be this could be
Something to
interesting.
watch.
This could be a
with,
miss.
the guys in Kuwait, so he's with the Camel Crew.
Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. He's eating that
all right.
anabolic chicken.
Yeah. So like, if he's not conditioned, which like they're known for like overfilling their guys, like they used to do with Rami. So Bonac's not peeled, and he's a little too full. I think that'll hurt him a little bit. So
He posted a video yesterday.
yeah, hold on, let me pull up Bonac.
Yeah, let's pull up Bonac. I mean, I
Side
just don't.
note.
I just don't know if I've ever seen Bonac not like completely shredded to the bone.
It's that middle one. There's that middle one on the first row.
Side note,
His back looks great, but
Camel
one.
Crew.
on this
Camel-
one right here.
All the way up.
No,
Right there.
yeah.
This was after like he just got into the USA after a flight, and then
Boy, is dense.
a couple days out.
Got a little gyno going on.
It's not very nice, Dom. Don't
Yeah,
say
you
that.
can't win them all, Dom. I feel like Camel Crew, right? That's
Dude, at this level, you shouldn't even have
No,
glands.
get it out. Get it out of there. Be gone.
So yeah, I think here's Hadi.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see Bonac being like fourth.
Yeah, I think the
Hadi's
condition-
voice is so funny.
Let's see some stage photos. These videos don't come through very well.
Yeah, they're pretty
No.
choppy.
They will though, like on the actual recording.
So last year's Olympia, I think he was in prejudging. I think he was a little too full, or he was flat.
Is he still with? Is he
yeah.
still working with Hani?
Yeah, he's with Henry Rambo.
Yeah.
Cool.
But last year he also like showed up 2 days before the
That's
show.
true.
Yeah, that's true. So a lot of prep.
And this year he got in I think he got in 7 weeks.
Yeah, he's been
before
here
the
for a
show.
Yeah,
while.
Time to
so-
settle.
So yeah, last year, especially like all the stress trying to fly in and get into the USA, I think that had some negative on his physique. But
Man, hey, Hani must have some connects
Yeah,
getting an
for real.
Iranian into the U.S.
That ain't easy.
came like-
Dom's like, I've tried.
He showed up in like a banana
I'm
box.
Iraqi. It's different. We're from Iraq, not Iran.
But yeah, I think him next to Nick and Bonac will be a good comparison. I think so. Last year he lost in the prejudging and Curry beat him, but in the finals he beat Curry and Phil Heath in the finals when they did the judging. There,
He
so.
took second, right?
No, Hadi took fourth last year.
I feel like
Oh,
he's
yeah,
got
he-
better shape than Bonac and Nick.
But if you look
For
at
sure.
if you look at the scorecards though, yeah, he lost the prejudging. I don't know. I think he was probably just a little spilled over or something. He's had like a little film of water. I was there in person to watch, but then in the finals he looked way better than Phil and way better than Curry. But because of the prejudging, how bad he lost there, it marked him down to fourth. So, but yeah, and then we have. Let's see, we did Bonac already.
He used to be Hottie used to do 212, right? I wonder how much above 212 he is now, like what he competes at now.
I think he's going to be like around the 225, 230.
Okay, so he's not even that far from 212.
No, and I think Bonac is around the same. Bonac used to be 212 as well.
Yeah.
Dude, Nick is like 260,
Yeah.
250.
It's
Yeah, I
crazy.
think he's like low 250s, I think. 252, 253.
Yeah. I think Nick is actually a little bit taller than Hadi though.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
yeah,
Bonac.
yeah.
Yeah. So I
So
think for 212, I think the perfect height is like 5'4" to 5, no taller than 5'6".
You met Nick, right? How tall is he in comparison to you? Is he a little bit taller than you?
He's like an inch and a quarter taller than me.
Okay.
5'3".
Yeah, and then I've met Brandon Curry too, and I have like pictures side by side, and I think I'm a little like half an inch taller than Curry.
Really?
Curry is
Yeah,
like
Curry's short.
Curry reads tall.
that.
He photographs
He
tall.
looks. Yeah, he does photograph tall. All right, who else we got on here?
So here's Curry. Let's try to find
Is
stage
that
shot.
Tyrone Biggums? Yeah,
was.
actually was. It really was.
I think
A lot of like throwback pictures.
Yeah. Wonder if he's pulling out the yellow trunks again. How do you guys feel about those yellow trunks?
I tried the yellow trunks last year.
It's an interesting
I don't know.
look.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about
I'm not
it.
a big fan of
I
yellow.
think you look good in yellow.
I think he
Aw.
pulls it off, but I don't know. On me, I don't think so.
Oh, no,
Yeah, that's an insane photo right there.
Your package looked great in that yellow bikini.
Like a banana.
I'm interested to see how his physique reads with like these new very large mothers
You
in
guys
the
see this?
lineup. Because
Yeah.
like him next to Rami last year, he looked very undersized. Oh, hey, it's us.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, us. Yeah, I think it's it's his quads. It's like he never really has like enough size in his quads, and then like he never gets that like full separation. Some people are just like that though.
His upper body is so insane
Insane.
that his lower body is probably just decent or good, but his upper body's just too good.
I
And
don't
we
like
have
his face.
James
You don't-
here.
I think he just looks like an asshole. He looks
Here's
like
James.
a loser.
No chance he's in the top 5.
He looks
0%.
He looks
chance.
phenomenal standing there by himself.
He's definitely going to place over Rodriguez,
I
who
will.
you wanted on the list.
I will. I didn't want him on the list.
That's not enough.
It's not
Yeah.
enough.
I don't think it's enough. Yeah.
It ain't there. It's impressive. It is very, very
I
impressive.
do think he has like a very Dorian-esque like graininess to him, like that muscle density. But
They call it
Thanks, 'cause he's so
Caucasian
good.
dry.
yeah.
He's so pale that his skin
Yeah.
looks transparent.
He's definitely holding it down for the white folks with quite a good shape
It's
there.
like if a cancer patient could build significant amounts of muscle.
We're just gonna cut out all the clips of Paul's fantastic quotes here. Side shots are crazy. His arms are massive. Delts are huge.
I think James beats Ian. Though.
Oh yeah, okay, I can get behind that.
I'm not a
I can
big
get
Ian
behind
fan.
Let's pull Ian up here.
I feel like Ian has weird legs. Like there's no
that.
separation.
has just weird body.
So I think when I was watching the Arnold Classic, I think the reason he almost looked third in like prejudging, his posing is a little off, like especially in the back. His in the live stream, I don't know if it's different being a judge or right there, but on the live stream, his back almost looked like too shadowy. So I think it was like the way he was opening up on his back here. So see how he like crunches his elbows down here?
Yeah.
I feel like he could get a little bit more width.
By pushing him out.
He pushed his lats out and brought his elbows up a little bit.
Some people, what they do is they'll try to lean their back into the judges because the judges
It definitely looks like he's doing that
because the judges are below you. So,
and I think he's probably shooting his hips too far forward. It looks like he's doing a lot more glute contractions than
his stance here too is a little bit more of like a square stance where like Nick's back leg is a little bit further back. And he's sitting back on it a little bit, and then his elbows are pushed up and out, and he's spreading the lats out instead of crunching down like what Ian is doing here.
This guy, Anthony, he must be a posing coach or something.
Must be, I don't know.
GiftedPerformance.com/Anthony.
Which is unfortunate because on his like Instagram updates, his back poses are really strong.
Like I think this is. I think
go
this
to
is.
that front. Go to that front.
I think
double.
this is a horrible shot for him. The side tricep for him is just a horrendous shot for him.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious.
I think he just I don't like what he does with his legs. That old.
I don't know. I like his side try. So like I kind of switched my side try to be more like that. Nick hits it like that too. And I think Nick has a problem. I think two shots that Nick could lose are the front lat spread and the side tricep. Because in the front lat spread, I'm going to see if I can find a picture, but
yeah, his front lat spread looks awkward.
yeah, because what happens is that I think his hands, they need to come down a little bit lower, like by like a little bit under the belly button, and I think he's a little bit too high with them.
How old is he again?
Nick, I think is
26.
26, is my age.
Honestly, Ian's front lat spread looks a bit awkward too, just because his fucking arms and delts are so big. It's like he has no lats from the front.
So here, I think Nick, if he crunched in on his obliques a little bit and like tilted his shoulder forward towards the judges, I think that could make his waist look a little bit better, especially if he turned this back shoulder towards the judges a little bit more. But I know with his size, it's kind of hard to do mobility-wise.
and it
Like,
like
I have trouble getting into this sometimes.
He's got to do some mobility wads. Cool brag, Ant.
and it gets weird when you start turning your waist or turning your shoulders towards the judges when you're on a side tricep because it almost for me when I see that I'm like, what are you hiding? Like, are you trying to hide the waist? And when people have really small waists like Brandon Curry, he's going to look better in that pose just because the judges probably know, like, oh, you're trying to get out of that.
Dude, Nick's rear double is fucking nasty, though.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It is.
That
Yeah, it
shit
really
nasty.
is.
Yeah. But he pushes the lats like all the way out. He doesn't crunch back at all. And I think pushing it's kind of like bringing your hips back when you're trying to flex your quads. If you bring your hips back, it gives you a little bit longer lines in the quad and the hip flexors too.
Yeah, it can thin out your quads some too.
How about Hunter? Let's take a look at Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter.
Hunter is another one, crowd favorite. Want him to do well. Definitely a super nice dude. I think he just needs time to really stand with everybody else up there. I just think he needs just a little bit more time. Hunter is someone who will eternally have my respect because he won his pro card and then took a significant amount of time off before competing again, which was really good to see.
So he had actually I think it was this left shoulder here after nationals. I competed with him in 2018 in nationals
And beat him.
and then right after that he had a shoulder surgery. I think he had a torn labrum or something. It's a old football injury. So he wasn't able to train like heavy presses and like shoulder presses and incline bench presses. So he had that surgery right after. Took some time off, but he was always like in the gym doing something. He didn't just like sit around at home. He rehabbed it really well. So the one thing he does have though is on this left pec right here, he has a small pec tear. So when he does his ab and thigh shot, this one right here, I think this side is a little bit better. If he does it from the other side, you can see that pec tear a little bit more, but he hides it well. He's got the aestheticness, like in the shape for sure. I just think he needs a little bit more size.
Yep. And I don't think it's a ton of size either. I mean, it's maybe like
That's
another,
a really cool front.
Probably
row.
a couple pounds.
yeah, another 5-10 pounds, and he's gonna be a big boy. But no, I hope he does well. I think he's definitely solid in that top 8, which is super impressive for someone his age. I don't know if I have him top 5 yet. Does anyone else have him top 5?
No.
Nope.
Not quite. Who else we got up there, Anthony?
Let's go with Ramy.
Yeah, Ramy.
Oh, did we look at him? No, we didn't look at him yet.
Big Ramy.
So, I mean, he just standing here, not even doing a pose, he looks massive.
He just looks terrifying.
He's just standing there, not even doing anything.
It's
Yeah,
so,
I think
it's so funny
it's
to see the old pictures of him and just like from like 5 or 6 years ago where he has like that Ramy shape, but he's not the size yet. You're like, oh, this dude's going to be an absolute monster.
All his photos are like he just won a cage fight or something.
So, like, right here, this is insane, this quad sweep he has. But I think right here in the middle, he needs a little bit more detail. So if he's in a little bit more condition, he probably needs to, like, downsize his quads a little bit. Just to bring this detail out a little bit more.
It's like a similar issue to Brandon Curry though, right? Where like you never really get all that quad separation out. When you turn around and glutes are just fucking peeled to the bone.
Yeah. It's like they're super peeled, but like right here he has great detail and he's flexing them all the way. Where he's locking it out.
It looks so ridiculous. It looks like it's photoshopped. It looks so crazy.
Yeah. And I don't know if this has to do with like supplement use and like choosing your location on where you're using your supplements, but
so if you rub your creatine on your quadricep,
that's where he uses his topical BCAAs.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like his physique. It's like somebody went too crazy building like this gingerbread man.
It just looks like a bunch of things
doesn't
slapped
even look
together.
good.
It doesn't look like it's the most extreme you could ever possibly get for every body part.
Yeah.
Why do they say winter is here or winter is coming? He lives in Egypt.
Yeah.
Egypt has very cold winters.
Right.
I mean, they have cold
honestly,
at night. It gets cold there, but
was he a Game of Thrones fan?
Yeah, he is. So like I think the quad detail, and like I think Curry has the same problem. I think that has more to do with the way they train. If you look at some of the reps they do on like leg press and squatting and stuff, they're not going full range of motion. I don't know if you can pull up a video, maybe that'll kind of show you, but no, not a video.
Wait, what are we talking about?
11-time Mr. Olympia competitor?
I think so his leg separation detail, Curry has the same issue. But I think that boils down to like their form on their technique on their lifts. When they do like leg press and stuff, they're going like
I think there's just so much fucking meat.
Yeah.
That it's just fucking.
But I see what Anthony's saying there. Like, like the individuals that when they like hit an ab shot, they don't really have like any abs. Like maybe it's the same thing with like the rec fem where like it's just not super developed. And then it doesn't pop through like that. Maybe.
I just wonder what that looks like in person. I wonder if it just looks different in person. If you're like, oh shit, there is a bunch of detail there.
He's using knee wraps too right here. And so like I don't agree with using knee wrap. I mean, knee sleeves is one thing, but like unless you're a power lifter, I don't think you need to use knee wraps. I think it compresses.
I bet his knees just fucking hurt.
You're a fucking chode if you use knee wraps.
He's got 100 plates on there.
It compresses the quad too much. But see, like he could go like the way he's standing on this. Obviously, he can't go lower. Like his heels are about to fall off. But if he was doing leg press or something, he was doing reps like that, and I think that's what it helps with building bubbly looking muscles, but I don't think it gives you the if you look at James when he trains, he goes full range of motion. He's like I said, he trains like Dorian, so he's very on the tempo is controlled, and he's going full range of motion. So
wait. Tempo is controlled. Dorian, do you ever see Dorian Yates do a barbell row? There's no control in that tempo.
Excluding the Yates row.
The tempo on that is XXXX, explosive all the way through.
Yeah, but have you seen him do like a tricep press down though? He on a lateral raise.
I think Ant just bro science the shit out of this.
He did.
I was like, wait, where are we?
But all right, is that everybody?
I think he's just built different.
He's definitely built different. You don't go from last to first if you're a quitter. Hey, it's not wrong.
All right,
you're not wrong on that one.
Are we missing here?
No, I think that's
Ramey,
it.
we got Curry. Okay.
I think that's everybody there. All right, so bringing it full circle, we're going to start with Jason. First to fifth, who you got? You mean to pull up the list again?
Yeah, let me take a look at that list, but I think I know where I'm going here.
All right, Anthony. Let's pull that screen share down, and I'll bring mine back up. Boom.
I'll start pulling up the 212 competitors.
You're the man.
That was a mess. I'm even more confused than before.
All right. Stand by as it loads. Man, we're going to have time to get through. What do we want to do next? We want to do 212? We want to do classic?
212.
Okay, well, we got to move faster on 212. All right, guys?
I think that'll be a lot easier.
Can we agree with that?
Yeah.
All right, because I can see the list. I'll start with my top five. The first place, our winner.
What would Fuad do?
Our winner is going to be Ramy. Second place, and everyone here can fucking suck my dick. Second place, William Bonac.
What?
Hot take. Hot take. Second place, William Bonac. Comes in shredded bigger than ever. Looking absolutely sexual coming out of the Netherlands. In third place, we are going to have Hadi. He's going to come in a little bit tighter than last year. In fourth place, going to have Nick Walker. And in fifth place, rounding us out, will be Brandon Curry. And there it is. There you have it. There's the top five. Jay,
all right.
You can agree with me, or you can disagree with me.
So, I mean,
at your own peril.
Just based off of time accrued inside of the sport of bodybuilding, I mean, my picks are clearly going to be the correct ones.
Probably not.
Just based off of, how many bodybuilders I've looked at. Pause. But
much like fantasy, you might pick some people and then get lucky.
That's right. That's right. The reigning champion. I haven't even won yet. So in first place, I'm gonna go against the norm here, and I think that Brandon Curry shows up in shape, with shape, and reclaims the throne that he was basically handed. I feel like he's going to come out on top here. There's a number of reasons why. It's because he comes from my hometown. So shout outs to Brandon Curry. In second place, I'm going to go with Big Ramanouche. But this is because Ramy comes in a little bit off, which he's been known to do in the past. But he's going to come in so far off that he's going to come in second. In third place, I'm going to put my man William Bonac just because he's had a lot of time. He's just been so good for so long. I just don't know until most bodybuilders just fall off completely. I haven't seen that happen with him yet. So I think he comes in third place. In fourth place, this is a tough one. I'm going to put Hadi in fourth place just because I think he's going to be compared to William, and William's going to kind of come out on top on that one. And then this is a tough one because I don't even want to put Nick Walker in the top five, but I think he's either going to come in fifth or sixth, but I'll put him in fifth here.
Wow. Brandon Curry retaking the title. That's definitely a hot take.
Yeah.
Dom, he already announced him on Instagram, but let's hear it again. Big dog. Run it down. Top five.
Ramy wins. Hadi takes second.
Oh.
I'd say third. Nick beats Bonac and takes third. Bonac takes fourth, and I just love James. James is taking fifth.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'd love James in fifth. Yeah, I like that. I would love to see that. Paul?
I just want to point out how serious Dom laid that out. Like, as soon as he asked me, it was like, Ramy takes first. Like, he's not fucking around. I want to pose a question. Does it even fucking matter since we lost Kai and Phil? Are we just hanging on to something here? Do we even give a shit about the Olympia anymore?
I mean, if we're not doomers, yeah. New age. New era.
Everybody's ass, okay? Nah. So, okay, I'm gonna say Rami first. I'm gonna put Nick second. Fuck you, Ryan. Yeah, Nick second. Then I'm gonna put Curry third.
Justin Rodriguez fourth.
Fuck that guy. Who else we got left? I don't know, man.
Curry.
I think I put Curry third.
You
Oh, that's right.
got Hottie.
And then
Hottie, Bonac.
Hottie. We'll put Hottie up there. Hottie. I guess he can get fourth. And then, fuck it, man. I'll put Ian fifth. Probably won't happen.
Disgusting. You make me sick. Anthony,
All
bring
right.
some semblance to the world.
Rami, Hottie, Nick, Bonac, and it's a toss-up between. I'm gonna go with Ian.
You know what, man? That was a good list. I want Anthony's list.
Paul was
Anthony
like-
had a better list.
Paul would like to make his choices again. All right, there you have it. There is your Olympia top 5 from 5 guys who probably should be on the Olympia stage. You could argue that each of us have been robbed on the bodybuilding stage to the point where we are actually the ultimate sleepers
I don't want
for
to
this year's
You
Olympia.
know, people probably watch this and they're like, does that Paul guy know anything about bodybuilding? Does he
And the
watch
answer-
it at all?
Is a resounding maybe.
Has he watched it since 2016 even?
All right, let's hit these 212s here. People that we can immediately take off the list. Who do we think?
take off.
Noel Adame. I don't know who you are.
Yeah, he's good, but not top 5. Take him off.
How about Camel Crew representative Ahmad Ashkanani?
Keep him in the list.
All right. Kareth Bajo.
Don't know.
Out.
Don't know.
Out. Very out. Steve Bentham.
Out.
PR. This guy actually looks pretty solid.
Yeah, he's all right, but I don't know.
He ain't going to be no top 3, though. We're going top 3 this time, folks.
Ooh,
What do you think? Sean Clarita, can he stay?
Yep.
yeah.
I think so.
What about Tony?
Gordon, keep Tonio in.
Lucas.
Lucas
Yo,
out.
Lucas is a freak. This guy is a freaky freak, but he's just not quite there yet.
I've never seen him next to anyone.
Oh, man. I mean, all I've seen is his Instagram pictures, and that's what people look like in real life. So, therefore, he's a freak.
Apparently so. All right, you take D'Angelo
Pasquale.
out. Kamal.
Keep him.
He can keep him in, I guess.
He might.
Ahmed, he looks really good, but I don't know if he'll be. His posing is horrible, so
Gotta
I
get
don't
him
know
out of
if
there.
he'll be top 5.
Nathan Epler. I
Keep
like
him
this
in.
guy.
Keep
I
him
like
in.
this guy a lot.
But I have something to say about him. But
Angel Calderon, another
Wait,
dude
are
who
we
gets
in
super
top 3?
keep Angel.
top 3.
I don't think Epler breaks top 3.
We're gonna break it down a little
Let's do
further.
top 5. Let's just do top 5.
Top 5 takes too long. Vladimir,
Out.
fan favorite, John Jewett.
In.
Out.
What?
Yeah, John Jewett.
Yeah,
top
mostly just
5.
fuck that guy so we can take him out.
John is a lovable character. I just don't see him top 5.
I just
All right,
don't think
so
he
if
beats.
We're not doing
He
top
can't.
5. Go ahead and take Ahmad Ashkanani out then.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't he win one year? No, he got second to Flex
One
Lewis.
second.
Yeah.
Jun Ho Kim. Jun Ho
Out.
out. Derek Lunsford.
Whoa.
In.
What do you got
Nasser
against Koreans,
Mohammed.
man?
Everything.
Ooh, George Peterson.
Ooh, I forgot
These,
about, you know,
So here's your
two down
potential fighters for top 3.
Yeah. So this is like who can
I
make
feel
top
like
3.
Dom's about to go straight Joe Rogan on us.
Dom, you were saying you don't think Epler's going to make
I don't
top
think
3.
I don't think Epler could. I don't think Epler can beat Keon to be in the top 3.
Epler
All right, yeah.
has beaten John already, but I
Yeah.
don't think when they're standing let's say they do like a top 6 call out. If Epler's next to all the other guys in the 212, he's too tall.
Yeah,
He's
gonna be
like
a beast.
5'9".
Great physique.
Yeah.
Honestly, is going to be really good. Probably an open eventually.
Yeah.
Lunsford is so. Here's 2 down here. George Peterson, love him. I honestly think this guy's got one of the best physiques of any bodybuilder that competes right now. He gets. Who's just blowing into their mic?
Doing that?
Me.
Why?
Because you're saying dumb shit.
Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
He gets shredded. He gets fucking peeled, though.
And he's
Not gonna
beautiful.
lie.
He's so beautiful.
Make fart sounds in the mic. You gotta stop talking.
All right, Tony O'Burton, solid. Anthony, you think top 3? I don't think top 3.
No, he's
Anyone
not
else?
top 3. He's definitely
Anyone else think? No, not top 3. And then there were 5. Clarita, for sure, top 3. Derek.
That's a tough. This is a tough top 3.
This is tough.
It's not
Derek is going to look a lot
You
better
can
because
take
he's
you can
with
take
Hani.
Kamal out.
Yeah, Kamal. Wow, and we got a whole entirely USA top 4
You
here.
think Keon beats Kamal?
So I think Keon beats Kamal. I think Keon loses to George Peterson.
I think Keon can do anything. He can do whatever he wants to do.
I think he beats everybody.
If Keon
Everyone.
comes in shape perfectly peaked, I think he can give Sean a run.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, I don't know if you know this, but Derek Lunsford works with Hanny Rambod now.
Yeah.
That's Hottie's coach and Phil Heath's coach.
Collusion?
So-
Collusion?
I think your top 3 is going to be Sean, Derek, and Keon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
And then
so
I don't know
these
who-
two
I don't
right
know
here
who
are the
really
ones
wins.
these two right here are the ones that could swap. Keon comes in
Shut up.
not
Just,
really in
just
shape.
delete George. Just delete George.
I'm not going to delete George. George
No,
and I go
think,
way back.
I think George and Derek swap. I think Keon and Sean are
You
solid
think so?
top 2.
Derek's going to
All
win.
right. Fine. It hurts me here, but I'm going to take George out. You're a piece of shit. All right. Of these 3 right here, what are we thinking? Do we want to look at some photos real quick of these 3 and
Yeah,
just
I got
assess from
Derek
there?
pulled up.
I'm gonna-
Hold on,
All right.
I
Sure,
think
sure.
that George beats Derek. I'm going to say that right
No.
now.
I agree. George is probably second to Sean.
Listen, I'll bet anybody $5 of my wife's money that
Yeah, let's look at this white dude who isn't getting top 3.
Dude,
Who's
Derek
that?
Lunsford is his shape is he should be open, to be honest, but
His shape is ugly. All right.
his shape is amazing. What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
I'm still not used to
Look at
this
Zach, bro.
mic. Every few minutes, I'm touching a random part of my face to it. I'm like, what is this doing here? I don't see anything. Okay, there we go.
Hold on.
It's coming, Paul. It's coming. Just be patient.
Gotta have it now.
Derek, vacuum, last.
Is that what you're basing this off of? The guy can pull a vacuum? Because George pulls a deeper vacuum.
Yeah, maybe if
than
Arnold
Lunsford
was-
Well,
does.
no, he can't. Arnold asked George to pull a vacuum, and you couldn't do it on the.
That's a
penalty
lie. That's a
I don't
lie.
believe him.
seat. I swear.
That is slander.
Yeah,
Well,
Arnold
too bad
did.
to look at Arnold, and he
vacuum
was
is
like,
not-
"There's no way, man."
So here's Derek's problem. Last year I was there in person, and he looked conditioned. His glutes were peeled, but he came in so flat or spilled over looking like
His
Like, it
legs,
just kinda
dude.
walked
Look at his
out.
legs.
The-
Look
He's
at his
not top 3
quads.
anything.
Oh my! His quads
Does
are
he?
Absolutely.
He needs to go compete.
disrespectful.
He needs to go compete in wheelchair bodybuilding.
hey, but when you're his, he gets up to like 250, 260 in the off season.
So shouldn't they be bigger?
He needs to he needs to go to open because he's trying to suck down too much weight to be in 212.
Because
So
that's the only
take
place
him
he's
out of our
competitive.
top
is in
3.
212.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna make an executive decision, and we're just gonna maybe just throw George back in there, just in case, just in case.
You want to look at George? Here's George.
Oh my God, show him to me.
Bam.
Wow.
son. What?
This is so ugly looking. Sorry.
You shut
Dude.
your mouth.
Yeah, dude. He has the short torso, long ass appendages. It's not.
But it's
not good,
bodybuilding.
man.
It's the 212. Nobody's talking about how pretty your physique
But he's shredded.
Look,
He is
even
shredded,
Sadiq
but-
Hadzovic is supporting him.
Is. Yeah, that's true.
No, yeah, that guy doesn't comment on just about anybody's
That-
posts.
that-
He knows
I'm
his
like-
stuff.
That puts him over.
That guy's a
Show us
white
another
beater
photo.
anyway.
Show us another one.
Is there a back photo?
Show us his back. Show us a back double bicep. Oh my God! On
I'm just
one.
gonna make up rumors about
Where is
people
his
who don't
back
like him on this podcast.
Huh?
Oh man, look at that.
And I think he's a Redcon athlete. So I mean, he's
Wow.
using legit
Look at that shot.
supplementation.
Look at that shot. That's not edited at all. That is 100% all natty shot right there.
Look at the side chest.
Look at this.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at the meat hanging off. Come on,
meat
son.
hanging. Yeah.
Derek Lunsford. Get out of here. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at the legs,
what
Paul.
a shot. I mean, come on.
That guy for sure looks better than the wheelchair bodybuilder we just looked at.
Anthony's going to hang up. Anthony's going to leave.
Thanks for coming out, Anthony. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Look at that. Not even at his best right there. That's
All
like
right,
He's a good
let's go
bodybuilder.
see. Let's go
I'm
see
not gonna lie.
Keon. Let's see
Yeah,
Keon.
let's look at Keon.
Keon?
I mean, here's the thing. Dom, you said that Keon can win if he comes in shape. I 100% agree with you.
He just
I
always
also-
misses his mark.
Yeah. 100%
I
of the
think he
time.
just doesn't give a fuck.
You know what it is also? I think he's still natty.
We should have
So
we
that
should
could
have
be-
him come on so Dom can interview him.
That'd be the reason.
Do you
why.
give
man.
a fuck?
Yeah. Do you care?
Come on,
He's like
son. Look at
he's
that.
like he's like you know that guy in classic Steve Laureus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the guy could be an absolute world ender. I just don't think he gives a shit. But Keon is just an absolute insane specimen of a creature.
He is out of this world, dude. His
Dom,
physique.
or not Dom, Kyle was showing me a deadlift video the other day where Keon is in the background, and it's like a 6-year-old video, and it is so funny to see what Keon looks like back then. Because he doesn't look like that.
All natty, bro.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
Hold on. Here's a throwback of Keon. Hold on. Here it is.
He's
This
also
is,
he's also a lot of people don't know he's also an OCB pro. He competes in the OCB as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
Same drug testing policies.
Throws down with them natty boys.
This is when he was classic right here.
Yeah, I mean, all the tools right there.
Yeah, I mean, if he comes in shape, he can win for sure.
All right, Sean.
Tonio Burton.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah, I need to see this Tonio guy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some recent updates right there.
Yeah.
He's a big ass boy,
Yeah.
big thick boy.
Oh, he ain't ready. 5
I
days
need some
out.
zoom in here.
Yeah,
Can
he
we
ain't
can we
ready.
control plus this?
Let me see. Let me
Just
just
hit control and then plus.
let me just go one of these right here.
Just exit out of the whole thing. The man's got the meat. The man's got the meat for it.
He's not top 5.
Nope.
Nah.
No,
I think Epler beats him.
Ooh.
really.
Oh, we took him out. We took him
I
out.
don't know. Epler
Clarita.
was pretty tall next to these.
Our last one, Sean.
Florida.
This man looks like the most jacked ant you've ever seen.
It's like they just shoved a bunch of muscle into a child.
Like, why didn't he play Ant-Man? He is more Ant-Man than Paul Rudd could ever
Dude,
be.
all I know is I don't know what Jansen does, but he does not miss with these peaks lately.
No, he does not. Like, Sean has kind of a bit of the stomach. Like, his gut is hangs a little bit in some of his poses, especially when he, like, relaxes. But the fullness and the
I want to see
that
this.
is just insane.
I want to see this child holding Matt Jansen's hand in the photo above. That's a new one for me.
Nutty. Absolutely nutty. Yeah, I mean, does anyone here think that someone's going to beat Sean this year?
Keon could beat Sean.
Keon
that's
could
not
beat
Matt.
Sean if he comes in perfect, though.
Yeah.
177 pounds last year at 5'2".
That's
212 is
crazy.
See, my
Is,
wife's
uh,
5'2". She weighs like
Is Keon
less than that.
is Keon also 5'2" or is he 5'3"?
I think he's like 5'4".
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Crazy. 128. Back in those Natty Boy days. That's why I got a soft spot for Sean Clarita. Natty Pro, decided to take the jump and took it and absolutely dominated.
And it took him a long time to get there.
It's a good shot. His
Dude,
legs,
and
his
John
quads
Meadows
could
was
grow
his-
a bit.
Meadows was his training coach. He's not
Yeah.
losing.
Yeah. Oof. That arm.
Look at the size of the head on him in 124.
His quad where it attaches to his knee is always so funny looking because it's like
It
there's
does-
no muscle there.
It looks a little funky.
Yeah, he has a high.
He has some
station.
pieces about his physique that aren't beautiful, for sure.
It's not the prettiest physique, that's for sure.
No, it gets the job done though.
It looks like he put a bunch of muscle on a frame that's 5'2".
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, we've seen our top 3, top 4 here. Let's go around the horn. Let me go ahead and we'll share, and we will do our top 4s here. All right, since I can see the screen before it loads, I'll start us off. Number 1, Sean's gonna win. We've got repeats in the Mr. Olympia Open and the 212. When we get to Classic, we'll see maybe one more repeat there. Maybe not. So Sean's gonna win it. In second place is going to be George Peterson. There you go. It's for you guys. George Peterson in second. Keon comes third. I'm going to say Epler comes fourth. I'm going to say Lunsford goes fifth. Lunsford shows up out of shape, a little bit off on the peak, and comes in fifth. So I'm sorry, Anthony. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Got a new coach this year, so.
All right. Jay, what you got for me?
I'm going to go with Sean Clarita in first. I really want to – I think Keon could beat him, but I'll put Keon in second. I'll put George Peterson in third. We only have 4 names up there. And then Derek –
I threw Epler in there.
Derek Lunsford, I don't even want to put him in the top 5, but we'll put him at 4 just because we have to, because there's only 4 names there.
Oh, I just caught a mosquito, opened my hand, and it was still alive and flew away. Fuck.
Dom, what you got?
Sean wins. Keon second. George third. Fourth place. Toss up between Epler and Lunsford.
Paul?
All right, dude. Here we go. Sean first, but like everybody else said, I think Keon could take it if he shows up shreddy. And then, so if not first, then Keon second. Put George third, and Derek actually first in the Apera Olympia.
On the what?
Paul, go to bed. Take a nap. Anthony, what you got? Lunsford wins.
Sean and Keon, if Keon comes in shredded. Second, toss up between Lunsford and Keon.
Okay.
Then third, either Keon or Derek or George.
Well, you just put them all in the same spot. You were like, Sean wins, and then anybody else can place anything else.
Everybody else
Pretty much. It all depends.
Shouldn't?
It all rides on Keon.
Everybody
He's
else
shredded,
second through 15.
they all lose.
You know, like, it shouldn't have surprised me, but as soon as he said Derek second, everything just went blank for me in my life, and I was like, fucking what? We just looked at photos of him.
Yeah, I was there in person last year. You don't know. You don't know.
You don't get it, man.
No one else knows. Just me.
All right. Classic Physique, we can knock a lot of these names off. Zeke Andrews, we don't like because he was mean to Matt Casano. Matt, we got your back. We're going to take him off the list. This guy's got Maria in the middle of his name. That's a lady name. We don't like that. Breon, Chris can stay.
Keep them.
Alex can stay. Tommy
get rid
Clark.
of.
You've got a child's name.
Peace.
This guy's a pastor. You can't be a pastor and a bodybuilder.
He's not competing.
This guy's not competing.
Saber looks good, but he's got some room to grow.
He ain't quite there yet.
Keep
Brian
Ryan.
Jones. Lord Jones. Monster. Absolute monster
Yeah.
of human being. Love his physique. He looks like Predator. Urs Kalakinski. Sorry. You've got a funny name. It's hard to say.
This guy's pretty legit.
It's from South Korea.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
No.
Brady King.
Are we doing top 5?
We'll do top 3.
Oh, okay.
Laszlo Kirley. Again, a lot of
Laszlo
names
looks
on.
good, but no.
Not quite there yet.
No.
Machado. Fabian Mayer. Freak.
No. Freak, but no. Molnar.
Peter Molnar.
Great.
Love.
Great guy.
This guy has been around for God knows how long. Just the most massive arms. Everything else probably needs some love.
Keep courage.
Courage could get there.
No.
I mean, I don't see Courage cracking that top 5.
Top 5?
No. Ramon. Terrence will definitely be top 5.
Chicago. He's actually pretty legit.
So we can have him hang around. Mike Summerfield, Tony Tavares,
Out.
like the guy's physique, not quite there. Tim's
stays.
leaving.
Keep him.
Yeah.
Leaving Tim's. Uribe is another one who. What did he win? Did he win
Chicago.
Chicago Pro?
Chicago, yeah.
Looks great in Chicago. Just not with the rest of them. Wesley Visser's supposed to be the new Arnold. No,
Nope.
not happening. Divine Wilson.
Nah.
Your name's Divine.
The stripper name.
In Song Yu. Kind of a cool name.
No Koreans here. Move on.
Danny Yunin, another one.
Whoa.
I think Danny has made some huge strides with his physique in the last couple of years. This guy looks really, really good. If he keeps progressing at the rate that he is now, I mean, I could see him top 5, but I don't think he's there quite yet.
I think he's it's like what they're going for with the classic look. I think he's more 212.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So with this list right here, let's narrow down a top 3. I don't think that Cam Bernero is going to make it in there.
Really? I have him in my top 4.
So it's going to be tough, right? It's kind of like what Anthony was talking about, like what they're really looking for in the lineup.
Well, if you're looking at Chris and Terrence, it's apples and oranges, completely different.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And I think Alex trends more towards the Terrence side
yeah.
than being a monster like Chris.
Yeah.
So if Chris is the reigning champion and that's the physique of the Mr. Classic Olympia, I don't see Alex stacking up with that physique. I see someone with like Lord Jones standing next to Chris and holding his own better than Alex
I
does.
think
Why
Tim-
we're beating around the bush. It's gonna be Breon, Chris, and fucking Terrence.
And Terrence. Yeah.
Like,
Well-
everybody else gone. Like,
But honestly, that I don't know. Because
that Robert Timms, he's been off for a couple years, like just taking his time, and he looks really good. And
But
You
I
can
think-
get rid
I
of
think-
Shikarabi.
Abs we can take
he's got more
out.
of like a Chris stature. He's got his height. He's got like the longer lines. His legs aren't as big, but the way he poses, he makes everything flow together nicely. So, and go ahead.
I see these two kind of being comparable to each other, Lord Jones and Timms. And if we're looking at those two being compared to each other, I think Timms wins.
Yeah.
So I think we can take Lord Jones out.
Yeah.
Insane physique.
Yeah.
I think he's a younger guy too, though, so
Yeah.
he could definitely grow into it.
He's got
So-
He's got a bubbly looking physique too, especially like in the delts and arms.
This
His
is a
quads
good
are
top
great,
5.
but he doesn't have the detail in his quads.
this Tim's guy has little legs. He can go compete with Lunsford.
Jason's got to go.
Jason's got to go. All right, Jason is leaving us. Jason, who's your classic physique winner before you leave?
Chris Bumstead wins again, just because the Instagram loves him. Terrence Ruffin comes in real close, but not quite enough. Breon, as much as his afro is tight, he's going to come in third. I love you all.
All right, and with that, he's out. Bye.
Out.
All right, so we
Later.
won't do any picture analysis on this one in the interest of time. All right, Anthony, who do you have here as your top 3?
Are you sure?
We
I
can do top
got
5.
one pulled up.
We can do top 5 on this one.
I got the pictures pulled up already.
The pictures takes forever.
All right.
You know.
So
What else are we gonna do? Bikini figure and women's physique?
No, we'll do a second episode maybe.
yeah.
Maybe.
So classic's going to be Chris. I think it's going to be Tim second. Ruffin third. Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking into a muted mic. Well, where'd you have Tim's?
I'm gonna put him in second.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a hot take.
Yeah.
That is a hot take.
I mean,
Bad take.
he looks pretty insane, man.
Yeah, and
Dom,
AJ's
Dom, what do
coaching
you-
him, so.
What do you think, Dom?
I really,
Sorry,
really
Boo's going
think
crazy.
Terrence can win. So I'm going to go with Terrence winning.
Oh.
And I'm going to go with Bumstead second. And then I'm going to go with Alex in third. And then fourth, Breon. Fifth, Tim's.
All right. Paul?
I'm going to go with Chris first. Just because they need a pretty white guy as the face of classic physique.
Could have been you, Paul. You could have been a pretty white guy.
They don't let Koreans win. So I think Breon, could take it too. Honestly, I think I'm more of a fan of Breon's physique than Chris's. And Terrence looks amazing. I just don't have him winning it. I don't know what it is. Call it a gut feeling. Terrence looks insane too, but I think it's a battle between Chris and Breon, and Terrence. It's just not his time. Sorry, buddy.
All right. I think that the last couple years, Breon has trended in the wrong direction. So I'm going to say Bumstead first. I'm going to say Ruffin second. And I'm going to say Robert Timms knocks Breon out of the top 3. Timms comes in 3rd. Breon is 4th. And the man with the tilted head, Alex, comes in 5th.
Dude, he had a neck injury in an accident.
I know. That's crazy. That's an insane injury. I've never heard of anyone else with that injury.
See, if he doesn't tilt his head, he goes blind.
Yeah, that's insane. That's crazy. All right, let's rapid fire these last couple. Men's physique. I am neither here nor there on men's physique. Dom, who did you have winning?
I have Brandon winning again.
Yeah.
I'll say Brandon's going to win. Andre takes 2nd.
Yeah.
Raymond probably 3rd. And I don't really care after that.
Any objection to that? I agree with Dom because I'm sure Dom has looked at them and I have not.
Right. I agree with that.
All right.
Yeah, who gives a shit? I agree.
All right, we move down to Miss Olympia. I haven't watched Miss Olympia since Iris Kyle won.
Andre Shaw's winning again. Nobody's beating.
Who?
I was there
Shaw's
last year,
winning.
but the chick from Michigan won again.
She's not losing.
Yeah.
This girl, Helly Trevino, I think Shelby coaches her. She always looks absolutely insane.
She's second.
Michaela, obviously, a good physique as well. Probably not the size quite there yet.
Yeah.
Mayla Ash did Laren's posing and did a bad job, so she gets last place. Who do we have winning Bikini? I see everyone talking about Laura Lee Chapados. So
I think Jen Dory wins.
I've seen her name the most.
Jen Dory wins. Laura Lee takes 2nd. And then I'd say Issa takes 3rd.
No, Issa and Daraja both beat Laura Lee at Tampa.
Yeah, but Laura Lee just beat them at the Arnold.
Laura
Wait,
Lee.
is
Laura
this
Lee
the
took,
Aaron Stern?
Laura Lee took 3rd. Jennifer Doherty took 1st. Issa took 2nd.
Yeah, I think Laura Lee is going to move up over Issa at the Olympia.
Lauren Dannenmiller competed at the Olympia. I did not know that. Lauren
I just think Jen's going to win, though.
I think Jen
All right.
won, yeah.
There's your pick. Jen, good job. You're going to win. Figure. Who do we have?
Sydney's not losing.
Yep, I would agree with that.
The chick from Mexico last year, she looked insane. If she's made any improvements, I think she could rival.
Dom,
her,
isn't this
but
your homie right here?
Yeah.
Shalace?
yeah,
She is.
she's really good. I saw her at the NY Pro. She looked amazing. I thought
She is, but
would've won.
she commented on my prediction and said, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah, so Gifted Performance favorite is Shalace. Go get him, killer. But we probably know who's going to win. Fitness, that's an easy one. No one's going to beat Missy Truscott. There is no one that's going to beat her. Period. End of story. The end.
Wellness. Here we go.
Here comes the wellness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Urishna's-
definitely not Urishna.
Yeah, I don't
How about-
I don't see anyone beating her.
No one's beating Urishna.
Well, she lost to Angela.
Yeah, she did lose to Angela Borgs, right?
Right. So here's the thing: Urishna looks a little bit more conditioned than she was at that time, but the judges told her that her physique is too balanced, and they're looking for a little bit less balance.
Yeah, they want. It's the only division that they want or a lack of symmetry.
Right. They want
This-
freaky lower body and upper body just
Nothing.
muscular, but not too big.
Yeah, so Isabel Nunez is pretty good as well. This Bruna girl I've seen some recent pictures of looks really good. Renee Jewett, shout out to the Jewett family. She'll do well, but probably not be top 5. Sonny Andrews. We talk about Sonny Andrews for a second, Dr. Sonny Andrews.
Yeah,
on the
buy
IGs.
the glute program, and you'll have glutes like her in 7 weeks.
So she competed in the same show as Pierce did. She did the Daytona Beach Classic like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And she did not look very good.
Okay.
And what she looks like now compared to that is insane. It's like one of the most insane female transformations I've ever seen.
When she won nationals last year, she's a surgeon or something.
Yeah.
So she did a 24-hour shift, went straight from the hospital to the show, and won her pro card.
That's kind of insane.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
She's
right
from
there.
here originally.
From Michigan?
Yeah,
Oh, I did not know that. I think she lives in sunny Florida now.
because her sister Marissa is a pro, and she lives here.
All right, yeah. So this will probably be your top two right here, right? This Urishna versus Angela competition.
I think actually Cassandra Gillis that won Chicago, she might beat Angela. So I think it might be Cassandra and Urishna the top two.
Chill out, Reptar. Reptar's really excited about that last pick right there, so he agrees with you. All right.
Have
That
you looked
does
at
it.
her
That-
Instagram? Like her photos of her show like doing ass pics in her scrubs.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
You know what's going on there, Paul. All right, folks. That's it. Those are the Olympia projections. That's how it's going to go down. One of us will have gotten it right. Anthony loved it. He's happy to be here. Anthony, any closing statements for the people?
Yeah, Derek Lunsford.
There's no winter in Orlando.
Yeah, the heat is coming.
The heat is coming.
Bringing the heat.
The wolves in winter are whatever. Something like that. It's all terrible, but we love it. Dom, closing statements. Are you going to be the one who gets the most right?
Yeah.
Paul, how's the new mic?
Glorious.
Guys, if you are listening on Spotify right now and you're not watching over on YouTube, the amount that you miss is like a lot. We are very visual folks. We do a lot. We talk with our hands. Paul puts the mic in his mouth. Anthony has his shirt off.
Every hole in his body, he put the mic in on this episode.
How do we get
So you're really
special
missing out.
privileges like Rogan and get video on Spotify?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're getting to that point where we're pretty close to the views that Rogan gets. So I would anticipate that the folks at Spotify are going to reach out to me at any point. So yeah, we might get there soon. Jay, any closing statements? No, nothing from Jay. Wow, he's really quiet on the tail end of this episode here. Yeah. All right, folks, thanks for coming. Our predictions, they are going to be correct. Enjoy the Olympia this year. Remember that bodybuilding is, a phenomenal sport, a lot of fun. These athletes are working extremely hard. We are working, you could say, just as hard, if not harder, on this podcast. So drop us a like, a comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. We'll see you on the next one. And in the meantime, stay gifted. Peace.
Bye.
Wow, that
The
sounds
bye.
good.
Yeah, the bye is so much better.